Mr. Whalen reads!
Hi friends, it's Mr. Whalen here. I brought you another story. This is so sweet. This book here is called Honey, I Love. Honey, I Love. It was written by Eloise Greenfield and illustrated by Jan Spivey Gilchrist. Now when I read this, I thought, this is a sweet little poem. This sounds like a poem that somebody wrote about loving the simple things in life. And you know what I found out? Sometimes you get a book like this at the library and you open it up, and right inside the book, what they call the overleaf, it tells you a little bit about it. So I open it up, and sure enough, this was a poem first. Way back in 1978, when I was just 12 years old, Eloise Greenfield wrote the poem called Honey, I Love. And then years later, in 2003, Jan Spivey Gilchrist said, hey, let's put some pictures in it and make a little children's book. And so they did. So I was kind of right. It was a poem first. It sounded like a simple rhyming book, but it's actually a poem. So Eloise Greenfield wrote this poem, Honey, I Love, and then she got together with Jan Spivey Gilchrist. They did the pictures, and they made a beautiful children's book of her poem about loving the simple things in life. It's a sweet little book. I had fun reading it, and it's my pleasure to share it with you. Hope you enjoy it too.
Honey, I Love by Eloise Greenfield. Illustrations by Jan Spivey Gilchrist. Honey, I love. I love. I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. Like my cousin comes to visit, and you know he's from the South, 'cause every word he says just kind of slides out of his mouth. I like the way he whistles, and I like the way he walks. But honey, let me tell you that I love the way he talks. I love the way my cousin talks, and the day is hot and icky, and the sun sticks to my skin. Mr. Davis turns the hose on. Everybody jumps right in. The water stings my stomach, and I feel so nice and cool. Honey, let me tell you that I love a flying pool. I love to feel a flying pool, and Renee comes out to play and brings her doll without a dress. I make a dress with paper, and that doll sure looks a mess. We laugh so loud and long and hard, the doll falls to the ground. Honey, let me tell you that I love the laughing sound. I love to make the laughing sound, and my uncle's car is crowded, and there's lots of food to eat. We're going down the country, where the church folks like to meet. I'm looking out the window at the cows and trees outside. Honey, let me tell you that I love to take a ride. I love to take a family ride, and my mama's on the sofa, sewing buttons on my coat. I go and sit beside her. I'm through playing with my boat. I hold her arm and kiss it, 'cause it feels so soft and warm. Honey, let me tell you that I love my mama's arm. I love to kiss my mama's arm, and it's not so late at night, but I'm still lying in my bed. I guess I need my rest. At least that's what my mama said. She told me not to cry, 'cause she don't want to hear a peep. Honey, let me tell you, I don't love to go to sleep. I do not love to go to sleep. But I love I love a lot of things. A whole lot of things. And honey, I love me too.